Hello, today we are doing Module 7, Lesson 17. So today we're finding the perimeter of different shapes. They aren't just going to be simple rectangles or squares anymore. It's going to get a little bit more complicated. So I'm going to do one problem with you that's not on the problem set. Then I'm going to do number 3 from the problem set with you, and that should help you get a good start on this. So here is the first shape. You can see here it's not just a simple rectangle or a simple square, it's actually kind of a square and a rectangle smushed together. So you might be able to kind of see an imaginary line here that kind of divides this shape into a square and a rectangle. Now, to find the perimeter, what do we do with the different side lengths? We add them all up. But do you have all the side lengths you need here? Not yet. So I'm going to call this unknown side A centimeters. And I'm going to call this unknown side, this whole side here, B centimeters. Now, first I'm going to try to find B. Take a look at B. This line's going up like this. Do you see any other lines going in the same direction? Well, this one and this one. These two together equal this larger one here. This piece plus this piece all together makes this line. So I have 3 and I have 1. What's 3 plus 1? 4. So B is replaced by 4 centimeters, okay? This whole side is 4 because 3 plus 1 is 4. Now, I want to figure out A right here. I can tell here that this entire side is 5, right? This whole bottom side is 5. Do you see any other sides going the same way? This one, 2, right? And then our imaginary dotted line is also going the same direction. So if the whole thing is 5 and this part is 2, what's this part? If you said 3, that's correct. 3 centimeters. Because 3 plus this 2 is the whole bottom, 5. Okay? Now, if this is 3, what do you think A is? Well, this is a square because this side is 3 and this side is 3. These two sides that touch are both 3. So that means this piece must be 3. And then what's this piece? Also 3. A is 3 centimeters. So this whole side is 4, but this piece is 1 and this piece is 3. So I have a square, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, now it's time to find the perimeter. I'm going to add up all the sides. Now, you kind of want to be able to keep track somehow of the sides you've already used. So each time I use a side, I'm going to squiggle out the line so I keep track. So from starting with this 3, I'm going to say 3 plus, and then I'm going to just go like, so I remember that I already did that one. Now I'm going to go here and do this 3. Squiggle it out so I don't get confused if I did it or not. What's next? 2. Squiggle it out. Keep going around the perimeter. 1, 5, and 4. Do you know why I didn't use this 3? Pause the video and say it out loud. If you said because this is on the inside, not the perimeter, you're correct. So I only want to add up the sides on the outside, the perimeter of the shape. So I have 3 plus 3, 6, plus 2, 8, plus 1, 9, plus 5, 14, plus 4, 18 centimeters. So the perimeter of this shape was 18 centimeters. All right, so that's that one. Now I'm going to solve number 3 on the lesson 17 problem set. So you can get that out and do it with me if you'd like to. So on this problem, there is a large rectangle, and then there's a smaller shaded rectangle inside the large one. It gives you some of these side lengths here, 8 inches. This part it calls A inches, and this part it calls B inches. Then they tell you this part here is 2 inches, the bottom is 16 inches, and this side is 7 inches. Now on this problem, it's not asking you to find the perimeter of the whole thing. Read the problem and say out loud, what's it asking you? This one's asking you to label the unknown side lengths, then find the perimeter of just the shaded rectangle. So are we finding the perimeter of the whole thing? Nope, just this shaded part right here. So first, let's find the missing pieces. Now, my drawing is not perfect here. I kind of made this a little bit too big, but just pretend that it goes to about here. That's a little better. Okay. Now, this whole bottom is 16, right? The whole bottom is 16. Do you see any other lines going in the same direction as the 16? If you said the 8, you're right. So if this is the whole 16, and this piece is 8, what is the other piece going to be? 16 minus 8. 8 plus what is 16? 8. So A is 8 inches. So this is 8 inches, and this is 8 inches. Now I have to find B. Pause the video and say, how will we find the length of B? If you said we're going to use the 7 and the 2, you're right. 7 is the whole side. 2 is this little part of it, right? Just this part down here. So now 7 minus the 2 is going to give us the B part right here. 7, take away this 2 is 5. So we have 8 and 5. Now, what shape is the shaded part? A rectangle. In a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So if this is 8, what is this? 8 inches. If this is 5 on this side, what is this? 5. So remember, did it ask for the perimeter of the whole thing? No. Number 3 is asking for the perimeter of just the shaded rectangle. So what do? Add up all the sides. Let's start with the 5. Okay, I did the 5. Now I'm going to go to the 8. Squiggle it out so I know I did it already. Then what's next? 5 again. Last but not least, this 8 right here. Okay, let's add them up. Maybe I'll group the 5s, maybe I'll group the 8s, whatever's easiest for you. I'm just going to go in this order, but you can do the 5s together and the 8s together, whatever makes the most sense for you. 5 plus 8 is 13, plus 5 is 18, plus 8 is 26. So the perimeter of the shaded part in this problem was 26 inches. So that is how it's done when you're finding the perimeter. The most important thing is to use the sides you know are going in the same direction to find the missing sides, the ones you don't know the length of. You basically just use the whole part and figure out the two pieces that make up the whole. And that is how you find the missing sides. So if you would like help with the problem set today, come to math support at 1:15. If not, we will see you at Read Aloud after. Have a great rest of your day.